Good morning, children. So, on a previous day, I have explained the nutrition lesson. How the starch is a present. Did you remember? So, how did the starch is a present in a leaf? Yes, is it? So, maybe yesterday or the Sunday, you did, I think, how to find out the starch is a present in a leaf. So, did you did or not? So, I think because yesterday was the Sunday, you all enjoyed, and these many days you are enjoying. But yesterday, after saying the lesson before Saturday, Friday, I said, so on the day what I said, for the revive, if you do at home, you can understand. Okay, practical you have to do at home, whatever may be. Then only you can understand, not only just listening, not listening, but you have to do once. Suppose maths is there. So after saying that teacher what you will do, once you have will do the practice. Practice makes a man perfect. Is it? So like that, if you understand, if you want to understand this, not only the listening, but you have to do the practical. So you have to take the, how do you have to find out the stars is the present in the leaf means? Once again, so you take the leaf which was exposed the sunlight from morning to 8 o'clock. That again you take that and boil it in a water. Okay, so which contains spirit, not there means casual water is there in our house. That water you can use. So take one ball, small ball, keep one leaf, not a banana leaf. Okay, you nor a tamarind leaf. Just casual leaf. You take a bamboo or a guava leaf. So that you take that leaf, then after you boil it in the water. After boiling for the 5 minutes, the what happened? The leaf changes into color. Why? Because due to the heat, the chlorophyll is absent. Then after you take that leaf carefully, keep it on your saucer. Do you know the saucer? Yes. In that you keep it for some time. Then after pour it on that blue. Okay. Blue color will be your mother is using in the white cloth. So that blue cloth, no sorry, that blue color, you just pour 1 or 2 drops of blue on the leaf. So what happened? It will change into blue or blackish in color. Okay. After pouring the color of blue color on the leaf, which was turns into pale in color. So what happened? After pouring the blue on that, the leaf will be changes into bluish or black in color. If the leaf was changes into bluish or black in color, then you can understand that you can prove that in this leaf the starch is present. Otherwise, it was not changes means we can say that in this leaf the starch is not present. Okay now? Oh, now, very good. Now come to the next point. Factors of material essential for the process of photosynthesis. So we have it. So water and there are water and photosynthesis, air and photosynthesis. So now let us see water. So in a class 7 we have already studied that the Van Alman found that the water is essential for the increase of the plant mass. So not only we also know that for the increase of a plant means water only. If the plant was not increasing means you are not giving in sufficient water. Why? Because water is also necessary. For not only the plant but also for all the living things, water is very necessary. So here one of the scientists has explained that water is essential for the growth of a life. So and he did not know about the photosynthesis that water is that matter. It was found that an increase of the plant body mass of a material appeared due to the process of photosynthesis. So we shall study the more about in the following section. Now air and photosynthesis. So in the last class we have studied what the starch is present in it, how the carbohydrates, presence of any starch in the leaf we have studied. Now the air, water, air is air and photosynthesis. Now today the topic is air and photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So on the day I said what is the meaning of photosynthesis means photo means a sunlight and synthesize means preparing. So the plants are preparing their own food by the process of photosynthesis means air, water and sunlight. So here air is a present and through the sunlight the air and photosynthesis. Now let us see. So this one help us to find out about the role of an air in a process of photosynthesis. It is interesting to learn about the experiment which one is in several milestones of an gradual development or understanding. So Joseph Presley in 1770 performed a serious experiment that revealed the essential role of an air in the growth of an green plant. Photosynthesis was still now known about the scientists at that time. You may recall the oxygen was discovered by the Presley. So the name oxygen was coined by the Lavoisier in the year of 1775. Presley observed that the candle burning is a closed in a closed jar soon get extinguished. Similarly, a mouse would soon suffocate in a closed space of a bell jar. So he concluded that the burning candle or an animal both somehow damage air. So when he replaced the mint plant in the same bell jar, he found that mouse stayed alive and the candle will lighted from outside continue burning. Presley hypothesis as follows: plants restores the air water breathing animal and a continue candle remove. So here what it is said how the air is air and photosynthesis. Here he has taken the four bell jars. Here he has taken the four bell jars. And named as an A, B, C, D. Okay. Now, in a first candle, first jar, he has taken one burning candle. And second burning candle. And a little mouse. Just here, air and photosynthesis mean. So here the four bell jars are given. In four bell jars, in the first bell jar candle is burning. In second candle is burning, and the animal is alive. In the third bell jar, the animal was died and candle also extinguished. And in the fourth bell jar, there is a plant is there. Now the mouse is there and a candle. Now let us see. So in fifth class we have studied that air is essential for the burning candle. Okay, suppose in your house, in your house, suppose power is gone. So outside some air is coming. Then also what happen? We are lighting the candle. If the air come also, it won't stops burning. Okay, it won't stops burning. Why? Because for the burning candle, air is necessary. Okay, if the air is necessary. So what happened in the first experiment? What did this Presley did? Joseph Presley. Joseph Presley is one of the scientists. He performed that these are the experiments that air is essential. So we know that air is essential for the for the candle. So in this, when the candle is lighted, we are covering the bell jar. So what happened? Whether the candle will be going on burning or it will stops burning? It will stop the burning. Why? Because the burning candle needs is the oxygen. So when we are covering the jar, there is no air is present, no oxygen is present. So that's why what happens? Sometimes it will be burns and it stops giving the flame. Okay, it will be stops burning. In a second bell jar, so again he has taken the candle and then a mouse. Mouse is a living thing. So he is an animal is a living thing. So what happened? So when the light is he can be again he kept one living thing as a mouse and a candle. Both like that, and again he covered on that again he covered the bell jar on that. So whether the candle will be going on giving the flame? No, it stops. Whether the animal will be live without an air? No, it will also die. Sometimes it will be you, but after some time, without an oxygen, there is no life for the animal and there is no life of a candle. It will be stops burning. Then coming to the third candle, we also taken. So both dies. So these are the both the animal and the candle was a stops burning. In the fourth experiment, he has taken that one of the plant, one is a mouse, one is a candle. So here it was going on. In the fourth example, the candle was going on burning, and rat was moving here and there, and the plant is also there. So what did you understand here? So when the when the what does the both needed here? What does the both the needed here? Here both the animal and the candle need oxygen here. What did they need? They need the oxygen. From where they are getting the oxygen? From the plant. From the plant, what they are getting the oxygen while it was moving with the help of the air, the plant is alive and the candle is alive. If the plant is not there, no oxygen, no air is there. Without the oxygen, so while it was burning, by some smoke is coming. So what is that smoke? That is known as the carbon dioxide. So that is very necessary for the plant. Okay. So the plant is giving the oxygen. Okay, the plant is giving the oxygen that is needed for the candle and animal. And what is the candle and animal? What is the living being? We are inhaling the oxygen and exhaling the carbon dioxide. Okay, we are inhaling the oxygen. We are breathing in the oxygen and leaving out the carbon dioxide. So where this animal and this, when it was burning, some smoke is coming to the candle. Focus from. So that some smoke is coming. That is a carbon dioxide. And what the animal is emitting, that is also a carbon dioxide. So which is necessary for the plant? And what the plant is giving is necessary for the animal. Okay. Do you understand this? What the plant is what does the plant is giving here? The plant will give the oxygen that is necessary for the burning candle and animal. What they are giving? Though human beings, we are inhaling the oxygen, we are breathing in the oxygen and leaving out the carbon dioxide. Now here, carbon dioxide which they are leaving candle. When the candle was burning, so from that the smoke is coming, that is the carbon dioxide, and one animal was breathing out, that is also carbon dioxide. Both the carbon dioxide is necessary for the plant, and plant is giving an oxygen. So that's why the air is there. He did the 4 experiments and proved that air is essential for the photosynthesis. Now, there is another experiment is there. Carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. So here the air is necessary. Now we have understood that in a first experiment we have find out the starch. Okay, the starch is present in a leaf. We have find out. Now the second we have did this. Air is air in the photosynthesis. Now the third one is carbon dioxide is necessary. Carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. For photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. Who have did this moles is a one of that he has experiment. He did the experiment. What he did is he has taken we need that destarted plant to start this. So for this carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. For finding the starch is present in the photosynthesis means we have to take the plant which was exposed the sunlight. Okay. So which the sunlight was exposed to the leaf, that leaf you have to take and have to boil it and have to pour it, then we can find out the starch is present in a leaf. Now here for this carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. That we have to prove. That means we have to take first of all the leaf we have to take that was destarched. Destarched means what? At 11 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, at any time you have to take that leaf is destarched. Okay? Starched means morning 7 to 9 o'clock. So that leaf becomes a starch. And afternoon or evening, afternoon 2 o'clock or 5 to 5 or any as you wish. So that leaf is known as destarch. Starched, destarched. So that leaf we have to take and we have to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. So if you from morning to 7, that leaf you have taken and you have to boil it. Then you have to after it you have to remove that. After boiling the leaf, the chlorophyll is absent. So the chlorophyll is absent means the leaf was changes in a pale color. Again remove that leaf and keep it on plate. Then pour some blue color on that. The leaf, the pale leaf, which was the chlorophyll is absent. That the leaf was changes into bluish or black in color. So that if the leaf was changes into bluish or black in color, then you can find out that starch is present in the leaf. Okay, now there is another example is there. So the carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. Now first of all you have to take the destarched. Means what? Not every morning, but as you wish. Maybe 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whatever maybe. That leaf we have to take. That is a destarched. You take the destarched. We need the destarched plant to start with. So we need to keep the plant the dark for nearly 3 days to remove the starch. Or else you take one leaf, keep it for 3 days in a dark place. Okay, in a dark place or you are having the storeroom that is not used for you. So like that you have to keep in a dark place. Why you have to keep in a dark place means the photosynthesis is not received. It will not receive if you keep outside in a garden in the, for the tree means the sunlight is receiving, the photosynthesis process is going on. So if you take the tree and keep it in a corner in a dark place for the 3 days, means what happened? That leaf is known as a destarched. Okay. And by placing the plant in a dark, the starch is removed from the leaf. Now take a white mouthed transparent bottle. You have to take one bottle which we can see clearly. Transparent means which we can see clearly. Okay now we are having one glass is there which we are drinking the water. So if you pour some water in the glass, then you can see what are present in that. Suppose a small dust particle is there, from that you can see very clearly. Why? Because that is the glass is a transparent. Okay, na? The glass is a transparent. So like that, one of the bottle you have to take that which is a transparent. Take a wide mouth. So you have to take one big mouthed transparent bottle and put a potassium hydroxide pellets. Means what? Crystals. Okay, potassium hydroxide KOH. KOH is known as a potassium hydroxide. So, put a potassium hydroxide pellets or potassium hydroxide solution in the bottle. Potassium hydroxide absorbs the carbon dioxide. So, what happened? In the bottle, after you have put the potassium in the potassium millets or potassium solution, hydroxide solution in the bottle. If you pour that solution in the potassium hydroxide solution, if you pour in that water, so in the bottle, potassium hydroxide absorbs the carbon dioxide. What in the glass, in a transparent bottle, in a wide mouthed transparent bottle. This is a wide mouthed transparent bottle. So in that you have pouring some solution of sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Here you have poured some solution that is a potassium hydroxide KOH. So after pouring in that, what happened? What is the carbon dioxide is present in this bottle was absorbed. Carbon dioxide was absorbed. It was been absorbed. Now inside the slitted cork in the mouth of the bottle. Here you have to keep one cork. Okay, now you have to keep one cork. This is the neck. In this mouth, bottle's mouth, you have to keep one cork. And mouth of the bottle cork. And now insert one of the leaf in a destarted plant through the split cork into the transparent bottle containing the potassium hydroxide. So from here, you have to insert one leaf. Okay, from here we have to insert one leaf which was destarched. Okay, which was destarched. Now leave the plant. After few hours, test the leaf and any other leaf on this plant for presence of a starch as mentioned in the activity 1. So after that what first experiment I did that. You have to find out the starch in the leaf. Means what you did, you have to take one leaf which was exposed, you have to boil it, then after you have to pour it some 2 or 3 drops of any glue in that. You can it was changes into bluish and black in color, then you can find out in that leaf, in that leaf the starches are present. Now, in the first example we have did. Now this is a third example. You have to find carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. So first of all you have to take the destarched. Destarched means that the sunlight was not exposed. That take one leaf and keep it for the 3 days in a dark room. Then after you take one wide mouthed bottle. In that you take a potassium hydroxide, so that if you pour in the solution, this is a potassium hydroxide solution. Solution will be how it will be? Crystals are water. So you have to pour that solution in the bottle. So whatever may be carbon dioxide is present in the bottle, it was absorbed. Then after you insert the leaf in the solution. You have to insert the leaf in the solution. So, the leaf part which was exposed to the atmosphere, air and a light becomes a bluish or black, and the one inside the bottle containing the potassium hydroxide which absorbs the carbon dioxide in the bottle remains colorless. This proves that carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. So here what happened? Half of the leaf will be, I have taken the solution some only, not the bottle full. How much I have taken? I have taken some solution in the bottle. So a leaf which was half was